All right, welcome back to Swing It and Ding It. How you feeling after that round today? Listen, we've been talking. I haven't played with you. We've been
Yeah.
talking about your progress, and I told you. I said I've never seen you hit the ball harder
Yeah.
than I see you hitting it right now.
You in the
Yeah,
gym?
on some of the holes.
Working on that,
Yeah,
coming back farther.
it happens more on a place that I'm familiar with. When I'm out here on like this place where I'm really
Yeah.
not that familiar, you're still like a little weird about a certain line you're taking off the tee or whatever, and you don't really maybe go at it as quite as hard. But it's getting better, man. It
Yeah.
really is. Yeah, and I tell you, the drive and the 5-wood that you hit on 18, if you could just bottle that.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to remember from today.
Well, yeah,
That's about
absolutely.
it.
I mean, it was sublime.
Yeah,
It was
that's all.
great.
That's about it. Other than that, not so good, but a lot of fun.
But you swung.
That is
You even
beautiful.
said I swung slower.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You
I did.
swung
It was the
slow.
easiest
Yeah.
I swung all day.
Yeah.
How'd you feel, Danielle, swinging the golf club? Looked
Oh
pretty
my
good.
God! The first time I took I took it back. I heard my back go. Drrrr. I was like, okay. I was like, that's the first time I moved like that in a minute. Well, before the junior clinic the other day, we were on the range. Quick grabbed one of his wedges, and I go, I'm just gonna hit one shot, and same effect. And I'm like, all right, I got to start moving a little bit here. But once I get back to Florida, baby's almost 3 months, and I'll be in the women's league. I'll be ready to go for our next outing.
Yep.
We'll be good to go.
She rolled up to us on the 10th hole, and said she was cold, and I'm like, what? It's gorgeous out here today.
It was cold. I put my hands on Moose. I said, "Here, look, feel like my hands are cold." With the sun beating down in the back, though, I could probably lose the vest, but
Spoiled
I
down
mean,
in Florida.
Wow.
I'm a marshmallow. I got soft quick, the blood thinned. You know.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
But
So
I mean, it was 47 degrees this morning.
it was, but it got nice quick.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, perfect out here right
Yeah.
now. Tremendous. Big surprise. Scotty Scheffler wins the Tour Championship.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
it kind of is.
Yeah.
He had the lead coming into the last 3 now, and this one he finally puts it away.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
year's different for him, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because, when he bogeys 7 and then he has the sand shank on 8,
Mm-hmm.
Colin got within 2, but then 9, 10, 11 birdie goes back up +5 and just
Yeah.
like, see you later.
Yeah, he had that mentality this week, like we've seen him so many other tournaments, where it's just like when he wants to put the foot down, he can just do it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he won it, because it sort of rounds out one of the greatest years that I've witnessed watching golf. And 7 wins. You had the major, you had the player, you had the gold medal, and now the FedEx Cup. I mean,
There's no question
somebody
mark
put
for it.
this out. I don't know who it was, and I apologize, but the tour money leaders for the year, and his caddy
Teddy, yeah.
was like right in there.
Yeah, it was
And-
like 10 or something.
yes,
I
in
think.
the top 15
Which is silly.
earnings as
Yeah,
a
as
caddy.
a caddy.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
That's what he was saying. A retired teacher. I said,
Yeah.
Speeds caddy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
my teacher
Greller?
retired, and-
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Michael Greller. Like,
But it was interesting to see Colin Morikawa, who really kind of like hung around all year.
He
and
did.
had a solid season. Like he never really,
He did.
went
No
nuts,
wins.
no wins. But
Yeah.
and of course Xander's in the top 5. He always is.
Yeah, he had to finish birdie to finish 19 under and a T4, and it included a chip in for birdie on the last hole. I had him, and of course this is the week that he kind of plays a little bit average. $20 under par. Morikawa had the lowest number of strokes, followed by Tigala, and then Scotty.
Yeah.
Wow.
It pays to get the lead.
sure does.
Yeah.
Literally.
And how about Digala gets in the President's Cup?
Yeah.
With Scheffler,
Mhm.
Xander, Colin, Wyndham Clark, and Cantlay as the automatics.
Auto picks, yeah.
And then it went straight chalk. Did our buddy Jimmy Furyk, Burns, Finau, Russell Henley,
Yeah.
Bradley, Harmon, Homa.
Yeah, Homa was
Yeah.
kind of surprising to me, because he
That-
has
yeah.
not played well this year.
No.
And he'll even admit it. I mean, he was like dead last in one of the playoff events. I think it might have been the one in Memphis, and played poorly the week after. So hopefully he can
sense.
rebound. These guys can find something like out on the range tonight, and be back shooting 4 under par.
Yeah.
in a
Well,
minute.
golf is silly like
Yeah,
that. When
it
you're
really-
hot, you're hot. Well, let's hope
Right.
Max starts heating up a little bit.
But it was the big start of college football that weekend. I don't. How much of this did you guys actually watch? Because I didn't watch that much of it. I was playing
Yeah.
golf and I was watching college football.
Yeah, not a ton. I did watch some on Sunday.
You did?
Yeah, but I just like watching Scotty.
Yeah.
In a position like that to see what he's going to do.
Did
And-
you take over my position for loving?
Yeah, I did. But I wanted him to get that stamp to win this, right? So there
He
was no
deserved
question.
it,
He
yeah.
deserved to win it, and it was
did.
good to see him go out and get it and get the win. So
I agree.
yeah, good for him. And then Mike Weir had some decisions to make, Harold, on the international side, with a lot of Canadians into play, but he couldn't have a whole team of Canucks in
Yeah,
there.
he took 3 Canucks, and I have that written down here. Only 3 Canucks.
And I gotta say, Harry, I asked Moose. I said, "Did somebody write that for Harry? You have really nice
copious
handwriting."
Really?
notes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take that as a major compliment
Yeah.
because half the time I'm writing this, I got one eye closed. But Nick Taylor did not make it. I thought that he might make it because he has a win this season. Well, if you remember, way back in Arizona at the Phoenix, he won that tournament, and then he won Canada the last summer. So within 20 months or so, he's got 2 wins, and he didn't make it.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Adam Hadwin,
Yeah,
I knew
that's-
wasn't going to make it. I mean, the guy can putt, and he's shown you that he knows how to win. That kind of shocked me a little bit that he didn't get picked.
Yeah.
Minwoo Lee has done nothing all season. We kind of expected him to have a year because the previous year he kind of showed promise, kind of fizzled out. So I kind of was a little surprised that he made it instead of Nick Taylor.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was some surprise. And then breaking news that happened this week that kind of
yeah.
caught
Oh, yeah.
the golf world way off guard. Like no one saw this coming, right? You're wondering, like, is the match, what's going on with that? It had its ups and downs. Did it run its
Kind of
course?
jumped the shark kind of thing, right?
And then all of a sudden, it comes out that Bryson and Brooks versus Rory and Scheffler in mid-December on
what?
TNT. You're like, whoa.
yeah, Bryson and
Tour
Brooks.
versus live. Like, you know
What we
I
all
mean?
wanted. Like, we wanted
Yeah.
some sort of tour versus live, and now we're
Right.
getting a small sample of it.
Yeah, I
Which is
mean,
wild because the match I went to in Palm Beach and it was fine. I mean, I was even there in person. I'm like, okay, but this, like you said, it's like tour versus live. I feel like
Yep.
this is for some major points, and it also makes you wonder a little bit: is something else cooking that they both, are approved to do? Do you think there's any PGA Tour approval to play in something like this? Or?
I'm sure they have to get. There's
Yeah,
got to
I
be
would- I
some
would think-
sort
I
of.
would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's
I mean-
orchestrating something.
I mean, it is part of the silly season, as they call it, so it's kind of their time off. But yeah, I would imagine they'd have to be, the tour would have to approve a few things. But wasn't the one at the park? That was with Lexi, right? And
Correct.
Was it
And
Rose
Rose,
Zhang?
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
and
cool.
Max Homa
Yeah.
and
Right.
Rory.
Yeah.
So Rory, this is a double match for him.
Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean,
Me too.
you know,
I'll
Wait, is
watch
that,
it.
Is that
It's-
a win again? Or?
they haven't said if it's going to be at Shadowbrook or
Shadow,
the Win.
yeah,
Shadow Creek.
Shadow Creek.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
I
haven't.
think just
They haven't said.
Vegas, but didn't say
Right.
Of course, yeah.
They haven't. I don't know if a firm date has been. They said mid-December the last I saw, but I don't know if they've updated it since then.
I can't get enough of Bryson. I think we're all in
No, I
agreement
know.
there, right?
And I'm dying to
Did
see
you
him
watch
and
the
Brooks
John Daly
together.
one?
Some of it. I didn't really like. I don't know
I
why
had
I
to
wasn't
watch the
compelled
Trump
to
one
watch
through,
it.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the John Daly one through and through, but yeah. So we got a little bit of a rebuttal from Ryan Gaino. We talked about it. But he cheated, right? Because he ruled out the top 4, PV,
Right.
Marion, Aronimink, and Cricket, and then he started the top 10 from there.
Yeah,
Right,
like you
right.
could
So he
do
gave
that.
like
You-
100
your
courses.
teams,
Yeah, right.
Come on,
And
Gaino.
we
I hate to do
essentially
it to
only
you.
gave like 2 or 3 each because we went
Yeah.
down a line in a draft. So
But we
it's
weren't
like-
too far off. But he got some crap for going down the shore and picking AC Country Club over Galloway. Some people gave him some crap for that. He did have Gulf Mills. He did have White Marsh, which a lot of people reached out to us and said
Yeah.
that should have been on there. Saucon, Philly Country Club. And then he put Militia Hill. He's a homer, though, right?
Right,
Which
right.
I get it, but he's
Yeah.
a member, so
Right.
you got to do it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, good for Gaino. Good for Gaino.
But yeah, he picked like 14 courses.
Yeah,
So it's,
yeah.
Yeah. And then, it's funny, though, like the golf off season is short right now with the fall series, right? We have it's the Procure Championship.
Yeah, it
on
was the Fortinet.
The Fortinet on
in
12th.
Napa.
And then,
Yeah.
boom, President's Cup at the end of September, and then right back around to the Sanderson Farms
Sanderson
the first week of
Farms.
October. So
Yeah.
it's like there's
That-
no very
that
short
Napa
off season.
tournament was my favorite.
I'm sure.
The
I'm
Napa.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed out there.
Well, that was the whirlwind time for you guys.
It was
like the wedding,
and
oh,
it
yeah.
just got the tour car,
Yep.
everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have my Legacy Club member guest next week.
Do you?
Yeah.
We've got a not a member. It's the 1912 Cup, they're calling it, and it's a net tournament, so I'm in. It's Saturday, Sunday. The Eagles don't play Sunday; they play Monday night, so I can play,
Oh,
so I
nice,
can do
nice,
it. So
nice.
yeah, we got that
And then you're playing with me on that Monday, right,
Right.
at Riverwinds. We're taking some clients out.
on the day of the Eagles,
Day of the Eagles
game.
home opener.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
Looking forward to that
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
So,
Supposed to get 36 in tomorrow. I hope the weather holds up.
Yeah, I think it
We'll
should.
see.
Like B said, do the rain dance. Let's
Yeah,
keep this
right.
away.
So speaking about the NFL Week 1 is here, and a new season means new ways to get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple, like picking a player to score a touchdown. Looking at some of the odds, I was checking it out because, you're always looking at division. You got the Birds tonight. That's a weird line with 2
Yeah,
in
2,
Brazil. Like,
yeah.
who knows what to do with that? The Giants getting 1.5 against the Vikings,
Mhm.
and then back around to the Cowboys getting 2.5 against the Cleveland
Cleveland.
Browns. So very interesting to see what happens there. Ready to do a touchdown dance of your own? Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the best place to bet touchdowns. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code DING. That's code DING for new customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium on us. Only at DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction, void in New Hampshire, Oregon, and Ontario. Bonus bets expire 160 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/ftball. NFL Plus Premium offer available only to new and former NFL Plus subscribers. Additional NFL Plus Premium terms at nfl.com/terms.
Man,
Hey now.
that's a mouthful. But you talk about All Access GTE. I just got the confirmation on the 4 rounds of golf from me and the wife in Scottsdale in early December.
Nice.
So we're out there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday rounds, and then the bag transport, and really did a fantastic job.
Awesome.
Courses?
Yeah. Weekapaw, one of the
Nice.
ones at Weekapaw. Let me see. I knew you were going to ask me.
Oh, I'm sorry. But look at him. He got the notes. He got
yeah,
it
I
written
got it
down.
somewhere
They're
in
in the
here.
notes.
But they gave the bottom line.
There's
is,
a lot of great courses.
I love
there.
that both of you write. Brandon is like that all the time. I'm like, type it in a Google Doc and then you can share it. He goes, pen and paper.
No,
and
I
you
gotta
do
write
it
it
the same
down.
way. Like that's how I do.
Yeah.
Like my everything's on my laptop, typed, written.
Yeah.
But maybe
yeah.
maybe I need to do a pen and paper.
But the bottom line is that they know all these courses and know, like, hey, this
The
one's
spots.
worth the money, like, because
Yes.
they're all expensive.
Yep.
You're not gonna get away for probably $250 to $300 a round out
Yeah.
in Scottsdale in the
Oh, yeah.
wintertime.
Yeah.
But it's like this place is worth it. That one maybe not so much. Like they've got all that insight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go right to the link in our Instagram bio. There's a portal that'll take you right in there to unlock some of these experiences with All Access GTE. They are the best at this. Don't leave it in your buddy's hands to book your trip.
Yeah,
Make sure
and
you
they
check
can
those
give
guys out.
restaurant recommendations, which
everything.
we've already gotten. So,
So
yeah.
it's like a full service concierge.
Yeah.
White glove. There
They're
you
the
go.
best. All right, Danielle, what's the rest of the day? Tell us what the rest of the day weekend for you.
Oh my goodness, it's wild. It's I was supposed to be at the event center, I think 47 minutes ago, but I decided to play hole one with you guys again just because I was itching a little bit. But I have to somehow get my hair and makeup dress done. I have to interview the Children's Miracle Kids, and I got to get over to the Cultural Center and get it together because the VIP happy hour with the PGA Tour players starts at 4:30 and it's 2:47.
Wow.
All right, let's get you in the hair and makeup.
Can you
Great,
guys do that for me?
yeah,
One-
no,
one
I
of
got
each?
you.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
why I
you.
brought my buddy Jim. He's the hair and makeup
Yeah.
specialist.
I appreciate you, Jim.
Thanks to Mike Powers for making the trek up to the Country Club of Scranton to help us out.
Greatest.
Love being out here once again. Looking forward to it. It's one of my favorite rounds. Even though it beats the crap out of me, it's still one of my favorite rounds of the year just to be out here. And congratulations again on the great NEPA Invitational. Make sure you're following everything on social, checking everything out this weekend, and seeing who takes the championship this year. Curious to see who gets it done.
Yeah, we'll get him on the pod next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. Thank you.